Hey guys, I just wanted to go ahead and say hi. This is Goosebumps coming at you with a new series. We're going to go ahead and start a new playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. Haven't played this game in a while, but I love it. It's something that a lot of people have a lot of fun with. And we're just going to start fresh. We're going to do a probably either unarmed or melee build with max luck, max strength. I don't know what else yet. But I want to make it interesting. I'm not very good at this game, but we're going to go ahead and try and see how it goes. We're going to do hour segments on this game, and I'm going to try to release at least one a week, but we may go daily, we may go weekly. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so that way if you want to watch some more, we can definitely get that going for you. I appreciate any likes we get, and yeah, thanks you guys for being here. So I'm gonna go ahead and name my character. We're gonna name it Yujiro because that's one of my favorite comic book manga characters.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings.
Doc Mitchell,
now,
what a nice
guy. I
guy.
don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
He was jumping around in my head a little bit. That's not good.
How'd I do?
Well, look at my double chin. That looks like me in real life. Alright, so I'm just gonna go to Caucasian. We're gonna hit one of these that looks like Lemmy from Motorhead. Anyway, we're gonna hit one of these presets. I think that looks alright. And then we'll just go to random. So I kind of feel like the character looks decent. That's fine. Make him a little older. I think that's fine.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Dizzy. Oh no. I can't see.
Good.
Why'd I do that?
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there.
This game is amazing. I love it.
Slow now.
Brings such a happy mood to myself, I guess. I don't know. It feels nostalgic, and I feel like I should play this more often.
We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
This is a good time to go ahead and start a new version of this. So we're gonna go max strength. I already know that. Perception, we're gonna keep it as high as we can. Charisma will go to a 1. Endurance is gonna go to a 6. Perception is gonna go to a 6. Intelligence is gonna go to a 1. Agility will stay at a 6. Luck's going to a 10. And then that's how we got it set up. We're gonna go ahead and try this and do some unarmed building.
Sorry, son. I fixed up your head as best I knew how.
We're just gonna be a boxer.
I missed a spot. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets.
Might as well get whatever we can to sell.
Better than a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Oh, my dogs are barking, alright. I thought that meant something about, like, stinky feet. I'm glad that it's not that. Wow, no pants? Thanks, Doc. What were you doing to me?
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat, obviously.
House.
Let's say target.
Night.
Say silencer.
Bandit.
Bandit. Crush, obviously. Light. Beam.
Mother.
If we're being Yujiro, we gotta say human shield.
Sometime. But I guess maybe it explains a thing or two about your predicament. Okay, Now,
I didn't
I
mean
got
to
a few
skip that
statements.
dialogue.
I
We
want
won't
you
do
to
that
tell me
again.
how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Definitely strongly agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
No opinion.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I'd say disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Fully agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
None of these really, but say an oozing wound. Sounds gnarly.
Okay. How about this one?
That one looks like 2 laser pistols.
Last
That
one.
looks like 2 bears doing karate. They're like touching gloves before they MMA fight. Let's say a mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Well, that sure doesn't seem right. No!
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
They'll
Just
let
a
me change it in a
formality.
minute.
Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Definitely want to do heavy-handed. I think skilled's pretty good.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
They let me fix that, right? Because we may have to restart entirely. Rebalance, stem pack, empty syringe. I guess I should probably take those too, huh? Well, let's see. You got anything else so we can loot real quick before we go? Doesn't look like it. Well, let's move on.
Here, these are yours. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if
platinum
you're heading
chip?
back
What's
out
that?
there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through.
We're actually
I know
gonna do a
what it's
little
like having
glitch
something taken
so we
from
can
you.
get 100 in all of our
And put
abilities.
this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for
It's gonna be
lacking
pretty
modesty.
interesting.
Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town.
Sunny
She can
Smiles,
help you
what a
learn to
name.
fend for yourself in the desert.
I
She'll
like the
likely be at
alliteration.
saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be
Sunny
able to
Sally
help you
Smalls.
out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up.
Sally
But try not
sells
to get
smalls
killed
by the
anymore.
seashore. We're not playing hardcore mode. I'm not that good. So we're gonna head out this way. All our DLC loading in. And what we want to do is we want to start doing this until we're gonna run out of the map. And it'll start telling you when you're about to have to adjust your Pip-Boy. When you're gonna start modifying your skills. When you're about to leave Good Springs, it tells you to like redo your skills to make sure you got the points and what you want. But there's a little glitch you can do here. I might have messed it up. Well, we're gonna get it, I think. Takes a little time, but it's worth it. You guys will see what I mean in just a minute. I promise. We gotta be getting close to getting out of Good Springs. Maybe once we hit the sign about there. Not really sure. I'm sure this is really boring for you guys. I'm sorry, but we're gonna get there. Just give me a second, I promise. There we go. We're gonna rebuild our character. All this doesn't matter. And we're gonna go. Now we gotta make sure I pick the right thing. There's an ability here. Wild Wasteland. Heavy-handed. Unarmed. Melee. Lockpick. Wild Wasteland as skilled. And you see we're going up by 5 points here. If you look, we're up by 5 again. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep on circling through this and getting skilled every time. Then once we finally get our points where we want them, we will be done with this. And then we can move on with our game. Just a few little cycles here. I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can for y'all. Now once I get all my skills to 100, I need to make sure that I set my actual attributes where I want them to be. So we just keep doing this. We're almost done, I promise. And then we're gonna go just tear up the wasteland. We got all our skills up to 70 now. $75, $80. And then I gotta think about what I really want for my third tag. Well, it's really not gonna matter because we're gonna have all our points up. We're at 85. Almost done. Two more cycles here. Wild Wasteland skilled. We're at 95. Wild Wasteland skilled. All our attributes are now at 100, so we're gonna actually pay attention this time. We're gonna take intelligence out, put one into charisma, endurance, take charisma out, put one into perception, agility, and then we've got all our points. Oh, barter and all that. Okay, we got one more, sorry. I think we froze up our game. What happened now? Okay. We're editing our character. Well, we might have a different looking character now. Whatever. Alright, perception goes up to 6. Intelligence, agility goes up, luck goes up. Charisma goes down, perception. We got 99 on them. Wild Wasteland, heavy-handed. Actually, we need to go back to our character that we made. None of these guys look like the guy we had earlier. That's fine. We'll just randomize. We're gonna be that guy now. Intelligence is a 1. Agility is a 6. Luck is 10. Endurance is 6. That's fine. All right, there we go. Now we're back at it. We can go back to town now. We don't have to worry about doing that no more. It took us a minute. I'm sorry for that, but we're on our way. Where do we need to go first? I think they said we need to see Sally Smiles at the saloon. See Sally at the saloon. See Sally Smiles saloon. And we're gonna go talk to the TNT man. I forgot his name. Prospector's Saloon, open 24 hours. There we go. Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector.
Why do they
until I
call
decided
you
to
Easy
settle
Pete?
here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You were a prospector, like digging for gold?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Bet there was. Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's so important about the Hoover Dam?
New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Goodbye.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Thanks for letting me know, Easy Pete. Oh, doggy.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Thanks, Sunny Smiles. I'll meet you out here. Ah! That's a
Now,
pretty
See
puppy.
the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway.
Geckos?
Darn critters are attracted to it.
It's not
Why don't you come along?
Geico, it's Gecko.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Let's go ahead and go then. Get along, little doggy. I love this game so much. The dialogue is amazing. There's so many different options. And we're going to go through and listen to everything. We're going to try to do as much as we can, but this is going to be a long series. Let me tell you that. Where'd she go? Oh, she ran past me somehow. I didn't see her. Sounded like I heard a damn cazador, but I don't know what that was. Just a fly sound, maybe? Bug sounds from the game.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Sneak, engaged. She doesn't have anything good.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
I don't see him yet, but alright. Got him. Didn't mean to take the gecko hide. What am I gonna do with that? Where'd you go, Sonny? I got him.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's
Yeah,
two
I am.
more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
It'd be worth a few caps for me, too.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us. Come with me.
And I got some ammo. Heck yeah. Well, let's go ahead and do this right now, since I said we're doing unarmed. Fighting these geckos barehanded. This should be a fun time.
Come on!
Punch that thing's lights out. Where'd he go? We're gonna get him. There they are. Damn, Sonny. How are you telling me there's a 0% chance on the other one? Yes, I love VATS.
Help!
I love this so much.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Well, thank you. Time to talk to Sunny. Oh, there she went.
Now that was some good work. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Sure. We'll
All
learn.
right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Okay. Sounds like we got quite a bit of walking. Was there anything good at this camp? Of course not. Punching lizards. My favorite pastime. Punching lizards and getting brock flower. What a good day. Uh-oh, we got some enemies. punching mantises. Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Dark in here. These lizards are, or these mantises are done for. What, I got 2 bobby pins to try to get in this safe in here? Oh, I got 8. Broken terminal. Programmer's Digest, so I think I'll take it. Out to the graveyard. Better buy a shovel first. Gotta run up here and get a shovel from the general store. Got a little whirlwind whipping up.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
That's fair. Can I see what shit you have for sale? Do you have a shovel? Yes, you do.
Thanks. It's all about
Why
quantity
is surplus
over quality.
ammo not good?
Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
What are weapon
mods? Are
mods?
things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Fair.
The leader
Did you do
was a
anything
New
about who
Vegas
attacked
type.
me?
Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it.
Gomorrah.
Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
You're right. What about Mr. House?
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Anything else you can tell me about the Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Well, alright, thank you. Appreciate it, Chet. Go ahead and get my shovel out. A trusty shovel. Gotta fight a scorpion, huh? Yeah, you're done for. Do I really need the single shotgun? No. I don't need the ammo either. But I'm gonna take it, I guess. If nothing else, I can sell it. Lots of money. They make weird sounds when they die. Weird noises. I'm gonna take it. Take the shotgun. Take the cat eye. Oh, I took the ammo already. Guess that grave's supposed to be for me. Maybe. Is this it right here? Yeah, rock flower. Okay. Now we gotta find Sunny Springs. I mean, Sunny Smiles. I was thinking of Janie Springs from Borderlands pre-sequel. Trekking through the desert. Oh yeah. About to have to get in a fight with some powder gangers here in a minute. After that, we'll probably go ahead and call it for our first episode. And then we'll be back again probably tomorrow with another new episode. So be on the lookout for that. If you're enjoying what you're watching, just give me a like, maybe give me a follow, give me a share. If you don't, dislike it, go ahead. Either way, I appreciate the feedback. If you can let me know what I can do better or what you enjoy, I appreciate it very much. Just for you guys watching, that's something I can't even begin to thank you enough for. So just know it's appreciated. We're gonna go ahead and cook up a dish, I guess, with Sunny here. She's just really far away, apparently. Okay.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine.
That was weird. It acted
All
like
right,
it
now.
hurt really bad.
We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire.
Go on to the campfire, make some healing powder.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make... Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the
Gonna
town
go
mom.
meet Trudy.
She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
But I'm not walking back. Wait, maybe I should. There's a guy over here. Oh, never mind. It's their dog. I thought with Wild Wasteland there was a guy over there. Go ahead and fast travel back. Makes it a whole hell of a lot quicker.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand ring...
Joe Cobb needs to quit being mean to my friends. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Maybe we'll reload that.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends.
I had to
and
try
we're
it,
burning
see
this
what
town
happened.
to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
I don't have a problem with Joe Cobb.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Got a special discount for...
Let me go ahead and sell my machete. How much money she got? 230. Varmint rifle. Laser pistol, laser pistol. We're gonna take most of our money here. Now we're gonna buy some. Shouldn't have any stim packs? Are you kidding me?
Pleasure
That's
doing
fine.
business with you. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are we gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Okay, let's talk about something else. What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
First off, I thought I already got a discount, so I help Ringo and Goodsprings will like me more, but what if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Who was the man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Do you know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
I could fix your radio. Did my attackers say where they were gonna go?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
I could probably fix your broken stuff.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Who's a big robot thing to say to me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What
Other
does he
than
actually
rolling
do
around
around
once in
here?
a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long has you been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Never mind, let's talk about something else again.
Fine by me.
Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Primm, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything
There's always
interesting
something
going on in the rest of the
interesting going
world?
on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
I understand that. Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Okay, well, I gotta go. I'm gonna fix your radio.
Be careful out there.
Nice, I leveled up. Well, I don't need rapid reload, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna do in shining armor. Repair that radio.
Feeling thirsty? Yeah, I heard it
I'll
turned
fix your
right back on
radio.
after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some cap.
That's it? Are you implying I've done shoddy work? I'll get some more caps out of it.
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
I think not. Gotta offer to help Ringo. What the fuck? Where's it? What is it telling me to do here? Walk out that door? Okay. Go find Ringo, but first, let's stop and sell some more stuff.
You looking to buy some?
Are you looking to buy some supplies?
Another satisfied customer.
Thanks, man. I gotta unequip my shovel. Gonna go see what Ringo's doing. Get some sarsaparillas.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy if that's what you asked.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
I don't know how to play. Did you know there's a guy named Joe Cobb looking for you, though? Because that's the shit you need to worry about.
Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see what I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
I got you, man. Gotta go find Sunny Smiles. I think she's over this way. There she is.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Not really, I just need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Just like that?
I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Yeah, Doc Mitchell.
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary.
Chet gonna give us some
Even with a ton at
supplies?
stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Oh, I know a lot about explosives.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Sounds good. I'm a little short on caps. Do you know about any work
Not
around
in Good
here?
Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk.
Already
but
been there,
There's this old safe
sister.
that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you
Yeah,
anyway.
I cracked it, so
It'll be more
thanks.
useful to you than me.
Okay, I'm out of here. We're up here to the Doc's house.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same.
Town's gonna
Folks
be
just
attacked.
never leave each other alone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Thanks, Doc.
I ain't got
They'll be
much,
using
but it'll do
explosives.
you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Alright, I gotta go. Thank you, Doctor. Let's go talk to Trudy. And the general store owner. The Easy P.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. Eh,
Thanks.
You looking to buy some...
Alright, let's check my armor. I've got lightweight leather armor. Here, we'll do an armored Vault 12 jumpsuit. Or Vault 11.
You looking to buy some...
No, I'm looking for you to get the fuck out of my way, sir. Thank you. Alright, let's go over here, talk to Easy Pete. Let him know I got some dynamite experience.
Howdy.
I hear you've got some
Too
dynamite.
dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Thanks, Easy Pete.
Howdy.
I already talked to you, didn't I? Trudy.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You should help me take down the Powder Gang. Bullets, explosions, and lots of fun.
That does sound like a good plan. All right, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
I already got it, lady. Let's put on my boxing gloves. I guess we'll go talk to Ringo. Uppercut. Cross, 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 cross. Hook. Uppercut.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us, my
Well,
friend.
I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
Time to look alive. The Powder Gangers,
How many are there?
at least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
I agree. I got my boxing gloves. They shouldn't make it.
Come on! Howdy.
Oh, it's in really bad shape. I don't need my boxing gloves. I'll just punch him. uppercut, uppercut, cross. Uppercut. Cross. Hit him again. Give me that revolver, that ammo, that stealth boy. You take a stim pack real quick. Well, I guess they're all done for. Poor Ringo. Didn't make it. Give me that cowboy hat. Alright, I guess we're gonna go ahead and save and call that a day, and we'll be back next time. Probably, well, I better not save over my old files. Anyway, next time we'll be back probably tomorrow. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.